Hello, hello. I said I would try to come back on at 4, so here I am. And I am just going to see, here we go. So I can see your comments, if there are any. I know it is super nice, well it's super nice where I am right now, so I would appreciate that there might be no one watching because it's beautiful and you're out getting some sunshine. So I'm gonna actually try to make this pretty quick so that I can get a bit of sunshine, but before it's Easter dinner. Okay, so I wanted to focus on retired items. So I was gonna work with the Tin Tile Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing folder, which is retiring, and also this Country Home stamp set. This stamp set I really like, and I'm actually pretty sad that it's retiring. I love the greetings in here are quite lovely. I like the font, it's quite lovely. And then these flowers in the jug are really easy to sort of use for any type of occasion. And then this little guy here can go on your jug with these different little sayings. So it's a really great one. It's really versatile. So we're just gonna, I have an idea. So we're gonna see if we can make it work. This is the brass foil, and it is retiring. So Stampin' Up! Is retiring all but the gold and the copper are the only foils that they're actually keeping in the next catalog. So silver, brass, champagne, they are all retiring, which is super sad in my opinion. Certainly the silver, I use that a lot at Christmas. I prefer silver to gold, but it's gone. So that's how it is. So I've already embossed this sheet of brass, pardon me, because I thought it kind of reminded me of what you might see in like an old farmhouse or something. So I was gonna actually cut these into tiles, sort of individual, or I was gonna cut it into a group of 4 and then kind of go from there. So let's see what that looks like. Hello, Teresa. Happy Easter. So we'll cut it into 2 groups of 4 and go from there. I have a thought, but we might have to cut it into individuals. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what kind of magic we can work. Okay, the other thing I have got ready already is a sheet of this DSP, which is from the World of Good pack, which is retiring. So you saw I had a card the other day using this sheet with the geared up garage. So this is also from this set. So I thought this was gonna go with the theme. So right now I have 2 different card bases. I haven't decided. So I have a crumb cake and I also have a soft suede. So I was kind of imagining that I would sort of have the tiles, and so I might cut them and kind of have them staggered, the tiles, or I guess we could do a strip of tile. Ooh, that might work too. And then I was going to stamp, so you can see here where I was playing with some of these stamps and my blends, and see I had also used the tin tile. Funny. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. Now I don't really know. I kind of had a thought, and now I'm not sure. All right. The other thing, maybe we'll use our stitch shapes because we all know those are retiring. And oh my gosh, sadness. Sadness. You can see how much I've used them. Okay, so let's see which of these guys we could use. Let's see if we do our circle. We could fussy cut. Seems to be my thing right now. I don't really want to do any blends work at the moment. I was kind of thinking we could maybe use our blending brushes. That might be nice instead. So we could actually stamp right on here, which might actually be really pretty. Erg. I didn't really have this super planned out. Okay, let's see. I wanted to get back on because I said I was going to, and then I thought I'd be able to kind of like whip something up, and then maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Clearly I haven't eaten enough mini eggs. All right, so if we stamp this right on here, and we use the blending brushes, but then we can't really use this unless we kind of use it off to the side comme ça, which we could always do. So yes, the creative process, folks, the creative process. We're gonna keep this simple. You know what? I don't mind that actually. Okay, let's go with it. Let's run with it. Let's do it. Okay, so I am going to stamp these in either soft suede or early espresso. So I've got a tiny little strip. Sometimes when I can't decide what I'm gonna do, if I have a tiny little strip of the DSP, I will take it and I'm just going to get us a new piece of paper here. I will take it, and if I have both the colors in a marker, then I will see what it looks like and which one I like better. So that is the early espresso, and this is the soft suede. Okay, so I'm gonna do it in the soft suede because we're gonna use our blending brushes, and I'm gonna get out my mat because you know that that's the only way I like to stamp with photopolymer. All right, so get our mat out, get our soft suede, which I have right here. Okay, so we're going to stamp, make sure it's fairly straight. And then we're going to stamp this guy, same color, soft suede, make sure it looks like it's coming out of the top. Oh, look at how pretty that is, you guys. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, that was weird. Did you guys all just see my hair? I guess I had my head right in there. My apologies. Okay, look at how, this is like one of my new things that I love. If you can find like a super subtle DSP and then just stamp on it, like we could just leave it like that. It's gorgeous. So simple stamping right there. Piece of DSP, just a little stamp. We could put this on here like this. We'll trim this a little smaller so you see a bit of that soft suede behind there. We could tie a bit of twine around here and a greeting. Boom, done. Like, I love it, but we're gonna do a little bit more than that. Okay. Yes, you did see my head. That was weird. Sorry. Okay, so let's trim this down. You can't do it with that one. To 5.5. Sorry, we're having a bit of day around here. Kiddo is, you know, I don't know. Too many days off school? I'm not sure. Okie dokie. All right, so I really like that. Now, obviously, I don't have to have this piece so thick because I'm going to put this over top of it, but I'm going to keep it like that because of how I'm doing this. I'm going to cut a little bit off the side and maybe a little bit off the top, but I think just we're going to start with a little bit off the side. So I had made this piece 4 1/8. So I am going to cut it to 4. Happy with that. So now what do you guys think? Should we just leave it like that, or should we do some blending brushes? And then we'll put a greeting and we'll put something on there. Let's do the brushes, just because otherwise we're gonna be done. Okay. So you can see, I'm gonna use the brush that I was gonna use for gray and black. I'm gonna use that for brown. And then I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do up here. I might do Cajun Craze, actually. I think that might look really pretty. So I'm not gonna do, well, maybe I will. Let's take a look at what that looks like if we do soft suede. The beauty of the old stamp pads is that they, oh, I didn't need to do that though. They juice up a little bit better on the side there. Okay, so let's see what this would look like. Okay, that's gonna look pretty. All right, so I'm gonna ink this up. You know, maybe you don't, you do it in circles. And then you always want to start off your paper so you don't get that big ink bit. And then we're just going to kind of come in here. And just kind of add a little bit of color. There we go. So nothing too crazy, just a little bit there, just to add a little more depth. And then I'm gonna get Cajun Craze, and we will do this with our orangey ready blending brush. So you can see there's nothing coming off this. All right. So we're gonna ink that up. And again, I'm gonna just kind of rub that off because we don't, and then I'm just gonna very lightly come in here. Comme ça. Okay, if you guys don't have these blending brushes yet, like seriously, they are amazing and so easy to work with, and just a super fun way to just like quickly add a little bit of pizzazz to your project. Okay, so let's glue this down. I was working with all my prod stuff earlier, so oh, here it is. I have things everywhere, which is par for the course for me. All right, get out our mat, because again, if you are familiar with me, I don't do anything without my mat. Little strips like this, I usually do like 5 stripes, but whatever works for you works. All right, so we're gonna throw this on here. I'm trying to think, did I have it right against the edge? I must have. Okay, so we're gonna line it up with the edge of the card. Try not to get my head under there. Okay, so we've lined up that piece with the edge. I was wondering, let's try it on a little bit over here. I was curious what it would look like to kind kind of rub this on here a little. So we've kind of like changed the color a little. You know, tarnished it. Okay, put those aside. All right, so we've done that. We've got this. And then we can also take, and now we're gonna actually have to do this, I think, in a different piece of paper so that we can put like the little thing on it, you know, that would say something. Thanks, I think we're gonna do. All right, I have a plan, in case you're wondering. Get a little scrap of vanilla. Okay, scrap of vanilla. And then we're going to take this guy. Done. We're going to take this guy. Take our thanks. Actually, I might do that in the same soft suede. Perfect. All right, cut this out. So fussy cutting, the key to fussy cutting is to move your paper as opposed to your scissors, really. This one's obviously fairly simple since it's just a little oval. All right, done. So that's just gonna go on there. Comme ça. And we could do, it's tricky. We might not, I think we'll just leave it like that. And then we're going to do this greeting. I think we're gonna do simply what's gonna fit nicely in that space though. Because I don't really want to actually put any more layers on here. So we can just do this. So grateful for someone like you in my life. Simply, yeah, I think we'll do that one. So grateful. All right. Obviously we could use a different stamp set. I'm trying to stay with this one stamp set. Move that off for right now. All right, and we're just gonna put this guy up here in the corner. Now, I'm thinking I want to do it in a slightly different color. So now, sorry, I'm just looking for that little scrap. Oh, here it is, of DSP. So what will it look like if we stamp on it in the Cajun? Yeah, that'll look okay. Or we could do early espresso. Actually, that might look really nice too. Because we know that that's what that's gonna be. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do early espresso. I don't want anything like too, it's gonna be super contrast. I don't mind this little bit because I kind of like that adds a little interest just to what's in the vase. All right, early espresso. And I am going to get this guy back out because I don't want, we can't go back now, right? So if I don't get a good impression, I'll be sad. You know what? Maybe I'll put it right here, actually. Boom. Love it. I don't know if you guys are liking this or not. It's so hard to know. Because why do I keep getting my head in there? I clearly have got my camera in a different spot than I normally do. I feel like it's higher than it normally is. And so I think that's why you guys keep seeing my head. I apologize. That's terrible. And I'm not even gonna pop this up with dimensionals because, again, I'm just trying to kind of keep this card like super low key, like simple stamping, even though we've got a few things going on and it's not super simple stamping. I just kind of want to keep it like low key. It is definitely higher. Okay, yeah, I thought it was higher. I will lower it for next time. It's weirding me out a little, obviously, to keep getting my head in there. So we might put dimensionals on this piece though, I think. I'm almost tempted to use black dimensionals because our card is dark. I don't use my black dimensionals very often. I don't know if you guys do. Like, I really don't use them that much. But I feel like anytime your card is a little bit darker, even if it's not black, they at least blend a little bit better than like the bright white. So when I do a full card front like this, I put on this many. What do we got? 8 dimensionals. Seems a bit crazy. All right, so then just like that, you guys, do you love it? I love it. And really, we're just not even, you know, and now I did pull out some ribbons. I had this vanilla ribbon. I had the espresso ribbon, and I also had this burlap twine. So this is retiring. The burlap is retiring. This vanilla is retiring. Thankfully, this espresso is not. But I can't really think of anywhere where we would put ribbon on there and I would like it. So we're gonna leave it off. We're gonna keep this card super simple. I really just wanted to show you these items that were retiring. I wanted to play around with that tin tile embossing folder on the foil. I'm trying to use up DSPs that are retiring, and like if I could get a whole pack of just this, like it's gorgeous, right? And like, so, you know, when I'm finding these cards that I'm loving, I'm just gonna make I'm gonna make them over and over and over until I run out of the DSP. And there we go. So it's done. What do you guys think? Thumbs up. I love it. And it was so simple. And I mean, this would come together even quicker now. Like we were kind of winging it together where I was. But now that I've got it, I'll be able to make like 5 of these or however many based on how much DSP I have. And a little bit of the blending brushes. And we're done. Okay, there you go, people. So off you go. Enjoy your Easter dinners. I hope that some of you at least have some family, or you're in a household where you can share a meal with someone. I will be having dinner with my husband and my son. We are having a turkey, even though there's only 3 of us. And it's sunny, so I'm gonna go catch a little bit more sunshine before it's time for dinner. And yeah, if I get a chance, I'll try to get back on again tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that I will. It is the last day for my birthday special, so if you're in Canada and you need anything, $35 purchase will get you a free ink pad with me. So use my host code or send me a message. And that is until 8 tonight. And yeah, enjoy. Bye, guys.